your senior year. Um, After, all that's done and, it's just another football game, going out, getting to work, getting after the ball, playing our defensive game, making sure people understand that we ain't going into playoffs soft no matter who we play or where they ranked in the state or 7A or any of that.
Now, you came behind a very veteran defensive line in Caden Spencer, Isaiah Perez, and Trey Lyles. I mean, what did you take away from those years learning from, pretty much two All-Staters and an All-Conference guy that you have been able to use your senior year?
I just understood that, I can't always be the superhero. I can't always be I can't be Caden Spencer or Trey Lyle or Isaiah Perez, but I could just be me. And, having that bond and having leaders like them, it just shows you, like, the work that needs to be put in, the work that has to be put in, no matter if you lose or win. They didn't lose, but, they showed everybody behind them, like, it's just work. Every day is work. No matter what happened at home, what happened at school, it's just straight work every day.
DZ, how have you seen yourself and your game develop from your freshman year to now going into your senior year and senior night?
Well, at first it was just run through somebody first, run through somebody's face my freshman year. But now it's just, I'm starting to learn work edges, work tips or shoulders, use power when power is needed, understand the situations in the game and stuff like that.
What makes Fayetteville defensively so different than any other school maybe in the conference or the state?
The coaches keep it straight up with us. They told us we might not be the fastest, might not be the strongest, might not be the biggest, tallest, but we could be the smartest and most technically sound, and I think that's what makes us different from everybody else.
Being able to be coached by Coach Harris, a coach that's played at Fayetteville, understands what you guys have gone through. How special is that to have a coach that's worn the Killers purple and white just as you have?
Really special because, he's well known in the community. We get to know him a little bit, freshman year coming in from the junior high after the season's over and stuff like that. He teaches us a lot every day. You might mess up on some stuff, you shouldn't mess up on, but Coach Harris, he'll let you know that you messed up on it, where you can improve and all that stuff like that.
Coach Dick, talk about Coach as a leader.
Coach Dick, he's a great leader. He always makes sure everybody's good on the team. If he can tell you're not good, he'll come check up with you, make sure you're straight and all that stuff. He made sure my family was straight and all that when I was, down and out last year. Because last year I was a little hurt because I didn't get to play as much. But closer to the end of the year, I just understood it ain't about just me and my playing time. It's about the team and us as a group.
Now the defense comes in, and I think you're one of the best defenses in the state of Arkansas. Bar none, if not the best.
Yes, sir.
How much pressure is that, DZ?
Not a lot of pressure. It's just, we've all been playing together for years, so it's just – we just look at each other, look around, make sure we all know we got each other back, and we just go out there and perform.
Now, I asked Gibby the same question I'm about to ask you. With your sophomore year, y'all seen the best of both worlds. You got a chance to play on the runner-up defending state champ your sophomore year, and then you turn around your junior year, and you guys go undefeated and win it. Now your senior year, you've seen both sides of the fence. How is that good or bad, or how have you guys been able to, use that?
It's good because it shows us, like, no matter what, there can always be more work done. Like our sophomore year, it didn't go out as we wanted it to, but, junior year, it was straight work. During the summer, spring, nothing changed. Came in, we played around when it was time to play around, but when it got serious, we really locked in and came together as a group.
That's the let's get it defensive belt, DZ. Now, I know everybody's trying to get that, but talk about just how much you think that's going to resonate with the future of Fayetteville football, both just with people making plays and trying to get those belts.
I think, honestly, some people might play focused on the belts and stuff, but me, I just come out, just try to go to work on whoever's in front of me, because if you watch the games, they usually have me paired up on the biggest dude on the whole line.
Right.
And I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just hitting them in the mouth, getting off of them, getting to the football. That's all it's about.
Take me in the room of that defensive line. Speak on your brothers and what each guy brings to the table.
J.O., you hear that name, you already know what that means. J.O. control whatever you want to control. Jaden Holtz, fast, great get off. He's an athlete. He'll chase the ball down if you need him to. Gibby Griswold, he just joined us not too long ago. He's doing great. Gibby's smart. He's athletic. He played linebacker, so he knows how to fit a gap. I feel like I'm stronger, but I can also bring a little speed if I need to in certain situations. Tate Barnes, he's young, he's small, but he does hold up our A gaps. He makes sure nobody runs that ball in the middle. Who else?
So many of them.
Yeah, it is so many. But honestly, I just think we have great depth. I just think it's a matter of if they want to do it, if they want to lock in and take what Coach Harris is teaching them. That's up to them. It ain't up to us. All we can do as seniors is make sure they show up every day and try to put in the same amount of work as we do.
DZ, when you watch film of this Heritage offense, what do you guys have to do on the defensive side of the ball to ensure it's a very happy senior night?
Be disciplined and not try to count them out or be worried about their record or how many times we beat them or how many times they beat us. We can't think about that history stuff. At the end of the day, when the lights come on and the game starts, it's that game. We're not worried about who they played or how much they got beat by the week prior to us or any of that. We just worried about coming out, getting to the ball, stopping the ball, getting the ball to our offense.
Now tell me about Mama Washington. How special is it? I see your mom front row every single Friday night. I mean, cheering her baby on. How big is it to have Ma Dukes there every week?
Mama Patterson. She pretty big. It's pretty big. She comes when she can, and I understand that. Like, we don't have much, but she makes sure to show up for me and my sister at our athletic,
I see Mama P. I see her.
Yes, sir. And she'll make sure I hear her or make sure I see her at some point during the game.
What's one of the main moments or a big moment as you reflect on just about 48 hours from walking that last time regular season football game at Fayetteville High School? What are some of the moments that stick out to you as a Fayetteville Bulldog?
The times where I didn't want to do it, the times where I felt like I should quit because I'm not good enough, the times where I looked around and seen a bunch of dudes just ready to go out and play for each other and play for the name on the front of our jerseys.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
Describe a perfect night at Harmon Field, in your opinion, that atmosphere.
Perfect night. Large crowd. You got the fire coming out by the Bulldog when we run out. You got the fireworks going off. You have basically every single night, every single home game at Harmon Field. That'd be a perfect night. It's always perfect. If we playing the defense that we play and offense lighting up the scoreboard, that's our perfect night right there.
When I come to the stadium at Harmon Field, I'm buying popcorn, soda pop. I'm going to the top bleacher. Ball kicked off. Mm-hmm. When it's time to get to work, let's get it. What am I going to see in D.C. Patterson for them 4 quarters?
You're going to see an animal. You're going to see a gorilla out there squeezing down gaps. You're going to see me flying to the football. You might see me pick up the football, take it the other way. You know what I'm saying? You just going to see an excited player that really wants to play the game and loves to play the game.
When I'm final, last thing you want people when they come to the games on Friday nights to watch the Purple Rain defense, what's that one word when that game is over and they leave it or they watch it on our stream on the Hill Media? What's that one word you want people to say about that defense?
It's going to be 2, physical and fast.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
I like that. Well, DZA.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to Friday night. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
That's DZ Patterson, my guy. We'll be back with much, much more. It's the KC Dick Show live at CMAX Southern Kitchen. Hey, guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it. And welcome back here live at CMAX Southern Kitchen. It's located at 2190 MLK Boulevard. It's the KC Dick Show. And as we said, we're going to let you meet some of the dogs. And guess who's with me? Junior linebacker, Will the Thrill Price. What's up, baby?
Hey, I'm doing nice right now. I'm not even going to lie.
Will, junior year, sophomore year, you kind of just felt your way. But as the season has gone on, young man, we keep saying number 44 a lot in that press box, Will Price. I mean, how have you seen your game develop?
Man, from sophomore sophomore year, I was only playing kickoff and stuff, for varsity Bulldogs, and it was real special playing with them, playing with the people, above me and stuff. But I could feel how special it was, And I just like I'm telling myself like I want to be like what the big dogs doing like like Caden Spencer and them like I want to be up with them like how they doing. So like I just told myself I gotta prepare more. I gotta work harder. Just tell myself I could do it for real. And
Being in the locker room with some of the guys like Rhett and
Ooh.
Reed and those guys that's won the state championship, played a lot of football, and then having come behind leaders like Landon and Noah, what have you learned that you can take in for the rest of the year and even into your senior year, Will?
really just having fun, and like all of them high energy like whenever they're really just having fun and just like attacking and stuff like that you can really see how like it develops more like just having a fun time and just doing your thing and just bringing like a whole family together. That's how you really go and win games, in my opinion.
What's been the mentality of this team coming off of a state championship team, 13-0, everybody gunning at you? I mean, how has this team been able to adjust to that?
I mean, really, right now we 13-0 is just is a big thing for us. Haven't done that in 60-some years like that. But like really for us, we don't really want to like just look back, like and just man, we got to be 13-0 again, 13-0 again. Like that'd be nice though, but like really like we don't really want to look back on that. We got to like just keep moving forward and just have our own legacy for us.
Now, now, as we tell you on the broadcast, we're always saying your name, and that one play, Will, you took the ball off the kid's foot.
Oh,
describe that play, and I mean, what? You took the ball off the kid's foot.
I mean, they weren't really, they were just lackluster to be honest. Like no disrespect, but they weren't really that much competition. but I was just like in my mind, I was just go get this ball because like. I'm just trying to do everything for the team, for the family, my brothers and stuff. Like, and getting that was like just, like really like sparked me like so much higher, and like my confidence level just grew. Like, I mean, a lot of my teammates were like, "Man, did that hurt?" Like, they're like, "He kicked you in your stomach. Did that hurt?" I was like, "No," because like the adrenaline running. Like, I'm like, I ain't really got time to think of like this is gonna hurt. I just got to do what I got to do.
Talk to Coach Derek Davis, our defensive coordinator, linebacker coach, and the one word when I said Will Price was first word was energy. I mean, how is that? How do you feel when the coach says that when you come in the game, you can – because we can tell from the press box that there's a little added juice when number 44 is on the field.
Yeah, we've been talking about, like, we have a, leadership program, and Coach Davis, like, he says that, I'm that guy to bring the energy, bring the fun, and, like, that's something special to me because, like, like, I never would have thought of myself like that.
Right.
Like, I'm just out here, like, just doing what I got to do. And, like, having a coach say that, like, high energy, I'm the one that should be bringing the fun, I feel like I have a role to just make sure everyone, is locked in and having high energy. And I got to make sure that, me too, like, last week, like, Springdale, like, I was getting mad. And, like, my energy was just low because, like, I was just mad. I was mad. Like, I shouldn't have been mad. But, like that I was thinking, like, nah, I can't be like that. Even if I make a mistake, I got to just keep it going, like, flush that away, like the coaches say, just flush it away. Keep going next play.
Take me in that linebacker room and tell me what each of you guys brings to the table.
Oh, man, just I can't even, like, words can't even describe, bro. Like, we just, more than energy, more than fun, but we also got, like, just hard work ethic, Like, we all want the same goal. We all want everyone to achieve, and we just want to, have the best times of our lives out here. Like, the seniors, Rhett, Reed, and then Dax and stuff, like, like we want to make sure that they go out with a great legacy and like people just remember who they are, and not even just the linebackers, like Jaden Holt, Jo, Jack. Like we want to make sure everyone is like just known after they're gone and stuff.
Down there, we're going to talk about the Let's Get It belt. You've had that thing quite a few times. You basically get either special teams or the defensive belt. But how do you see that belt resonating as, the future with that and in this program goes on?
I feel like it makes people try harder and, like, make people just, like, like competing more, but, like, not, like, in a disrespectful way. Just, like, like, hey, I'm going to get this belt next. No, I'm going to get it. Like, it just grows more competition and more, like, just, like, people wanting to do more for the team and stuff.
Your parents, I mean, great family. Talk about mom and dad and how special they are.
Man, my mom, she's always, I mean, like, even when it gets annoying sometimes, but she's she's like one of my number one supporters. I appreciate her a lot for all the stuff she do. Like, she's always telling me, like, in my ear, like, you got to stay up. You can't just let stuff, like get to you. You got to just keep going, keep going. Like, I know you're going to do great, and we're very proud of you. And like my dad, like he's been that guy, just always, tell me like, you're something special, Will, and like you gotta start hitting it now. He been telling me since I was a little boy, I
Well,
gotta
he's right.
I can be him if I like put my mind to it.
Now, I got popcorn. I'm at the top bleacher. I've already got my ticket. Ball's kicked off. Tell me, what type of ball player will I see for 4 quarters in WP number 44?
You just gonna see someone just ready to go hit somebody. To be honest, you're gonna see someone that really wants to go get it, especially now since I know that I got a big role, and just playing a lot more now. Like, I gotta prepare myself harder, and you just gonna see someone that just really wants it for not just only me, just for the whole team.
What makes Fayetteville game so special at Harmon Field on a Friday night for those that hadn't been able to attend?
And the atmosphere. Like, if you haven't showed up, man, oh my goodness. Like, especially against Texas High, like, even with the loss, like all through the fourth quarter, like the first through fourth quarter, like everyone was just booming. Everyone was just, they just really wanted to see us, man. And like, it was so loud. It was like you could feel it, like even in the locker room and like the weight room, like you could just feel like the tension building up, just ready to go out and play. Like, you can feel that stuff for real. Like, it's special.
Final question, Will. When people look at the Fayetteville defense, they watch it on the Hill Media or live stream, or they're at the stadium, what's that one word you want people to say about the Bulldog Purple Rain defense when they leave?
Toughness, to be honest. Toughness. We have a whole lot of grit and just toughness to our team. Like there's been a lot of situations where we, been put in that, or not what we wanted, not the best, and we would still come out and just grind out, stop them, even in, goal line stuff, like we'd hold them all 4 downs, have them kick a field goal, or we'd go turn the ball over, interception, stuff like that. And we just got a lot of key players on our team that just really do stuff, like Brody Jones. He go down, crack somewhere. he go down and, pick the ball off. Or we got Rhett, just a field general, just really, make stuff happen. Same with Dag, same with Reed. And then, the safeties, Kendrick and stuff, Charlie, Cole. Like, everyone on this defense just brings a lot, and, we're something special. Something special.
Hey, get used to this guy's name, Will Price. He wears number 44. He is the next linebacker up at linebacker high is what I'm starting to call it. But, hey, we'll be back with the final segment. Join with Coach Dick. It's the KC Dick Show live at C-Max Southern Kitchen. Hey, guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it. And welcome back for our final segment here at C-Max Southern Kitchen. It's the KC Dick Show. Case, Friday night, senior night. I mean, when you think of this group of kids, what will you reflect on as they walk that final time of a regular season game at Harmon Field?
I think, number one, every time you have a group that comes through your program, you look at the things, number one, that they've accomplished. And I don't mean strictly on the field, but there's a lot of growth, not just physically. There's a lot of growth mentally. There's a lot of matureness that takes place. There's a lot of growing up, and I always tell that these, that their parents, when we meet them as ninth graders, our goal when they leave our program, number one, is for them to be able to go home and communicate with you. And as freshmen, that's the number one thing that they're like, well, the kids didn't say anything to us about it. Well, I'm like, well, that's part of the things that as they come throughout our program, we want them to come home and tell you, hey, we have this or we have that. It's our job to coach them, yes, but it's also our job to be that other part of their life that gets them ready for their next step of when they go to college and, how that looks and all those things. So it's a group that's been through it all. I think when you really look at it from, winning the conference championship, going, they were freshmen, but, going to a state championship and doing all those things. So they're an experienced group that's really got a lot of, adversity set in, and they've overcome it, and they've done a really great job of just putting their head down and going back to work. And they're just a fun group. Like they've got some big personalities in there. that are fun to be around. Great kids. They got some hard workers. So just overall, it's like a big group of when we have over 35 or 36 kids. They're very dynamic, very self-driven and motivated, and just do a great job of showing up every day.
Real quick, Coach, final question. Keys to Friday night's game offensively and defensively.
I think, number one, we want to start fast on offense. That's no secret. I think if you watch this play, it's something that we want to be able to do is start a little bit faster. And then, on defense, I think they just need to continue to be who they are. They've done a good job of being who they are for the most part and showing up and playing great football and doing a great job week in and week out. And really putting some good things on tape and playing well. And then, the last thing is just going out and sending these seniors out the right way. That's what I told them that's everybody's goal this week. Whether you're playing or you're not, you don't play a whole lot, you play a little bit, or you're on the sideline, is to make sure that when that clock goes 0 at the end of the fourth quarter, that these guys get what they deserve. They put in the work, and we need to make sure that everybody on the sideline and in our building make sure that is something that we make happen this week.
Well, there you have it. That's going to wrap it up. We're going to thank all of our sponsors. That being said, C-Max, Southern Kitchen, Lindsay and Associates, Fayetteville Glass, our new sponsor, and First Choice Protection System. I want to thank my producer, Demetrius Johnson, our guest, senior linebacker Gibson Griswold, senior D-line DZ Patterson, and junior linebacker Will Price, as well as the coach. That's going to do it. And, hey, I'm going to let Coach do my last words. What is it?
Let's get it.
We'll see you on Friday. You've been watching the Casey Dick Show live on the Hill Media TV. Yeah, just click it on the thing. We good. And welcome in live. We're here at Harmon Field where it's senior night for 38 Fayetteville Bulldogs playing their last regular season game here at Harmon Field. And what a night. And I'm joined by my analyst tonight. It's just he and I as one of our part. Two of our guys are out. So we'll be on the broadcast. We will be doing commercials, but we'll stay here live. And let's let you people enjoy the last regular season game as the Bulldogs are about to make their way out. But I'm going to get him. Y'all know who he's known as here in the studio, the boiled chicken guy. DC, what's up?
What's going on, man? We in the house tonight, Harmon Field, Friday night.
Derek, Fayetteville coming in 5-2, no 6-2 on the year. 0-8 Heritage, the War Eagles. I mean, what, if you're Fayetteville on senior night, will be some of the things that you want to accomplish to get ready for postseason? Because you know that's where you're going here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. What you want to do is just, play sound football tonight, keep everybody healthy, let these seniors enjoy their night out here, and just play discipline and fast and enjoy the night with these seniors. They definitely earned it. Looks like we got the whole senior class coming out as captains tonight.
The entire senior class making their way out for the coin flip. Man, isn't that just great, DC, to have your entire senior group that's done so much here. I mean, people don't realize, but they got 6 losses as a senior class here at Fayetteville High School.
Yeah, that's awesome or whatever. Just like the way it's all class is what they showing you by doing that. And I think the coaching staff tips a hats off to them for, thinking about that.
Captains that will be out for the coin flip: Rhett Tidwell, Jackson Oliver, Charlie Graves, and Garrett Odom will step to center field. Right on the Bulldog for the coin flip. What were some of your high school memories on senior night, D?
Man, it just seemed so fast, and of course, Pat, it was so long ago. You know what I mean? It was so long ago, but you just remember, being out there and, taking in the emotions of knowing that, hey, this was something that was going to be sorely missed. So,
right.
These guys, I know a lot of them full of emotions, but one of the things these guys got in their mind, they know they got a lot of football left.
Right. Now, Fayetteville, over the last 3 weeks, Derek, we have seen them kind of get bit by the injury, the turnover bug, I should say. Is that something that if you're Coach Dick and that offensive staff, you really want to make an emphasis tonight to start cleaning some of that up before you get into postseason?
Yeah, well, they worked on ball security for the last couple of weeks a lot, made a lot of focus on it in practice time, and understandably so. But you got to understand, these guys out here trying to make plays,
right? And
they're trying to extend plays when the play is really over. And that's kind of what's going on with these turnovers. But I expect, as we talked about before off the air, that this senior group is going to get this thing cleaned up, and they're going to get ready to prepare to make a good run.
Entering the stadium, the Heritage War Eagles. Fayetteville did win the coin flip. The Bulldogs have elected to defer until the second half. Just moments away. What a night, a beautiful night. After having a couple of little rain flurries. Before we get started, we want everybody to know our prayers and thoughts go out to the Greenwood football family and all of the Greenwood community for the terrible loss of some of the Greenwood family.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Just shows you how precious life is, DC.
Good message right there.
And here come your Fayetteville Bulldogs, it looks like. I think the girls are ready to go.
They rolling out there, ain't they?
Still waiting for arrival of your Bulldogs. 6-2 on the year is Fayetteville. 5-1, 4-1 in the league.
4-1 in the league.
4-1 in conference.
Yep.
And here come your Fayetteville Bulldogs on senior night. led by Rhett Lashley carrying the flag.
Pat noticed they carrying a Greenwood flag out too.
Yes. Yes. That is so awesome. Good tribute by the Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Absolutely.
Beautiful, beautiful night.
Pat, you know, one thing we've been really grateful for, some great football weather this fall so far. You know, these guys hadn't really had to get in these cold weather games yet, so you kind of like that.
Right.
And going into November and, you know, having 50-degree weather to play in is really, you know, exciting as a football player, especially for these guys. They ain't had to bundle down too hard yet.
When I played, it was cold, cold, and then cold this time of year.
This time of year, yeah.
Jake Stout back deep for the War Eagles of Heritage. Nothing else left to say, but let's get it. Tonight's game is brought to you by CMAX Southern Kitchen, Lindsay and Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, and our newest sponsor, Fayetteville Glass. High kick. It's going to be a touchback as Heritage will make their way out. 1st and 10. Kind of like when the Bulldogs put their defense out. Shows just the confidence that they have in that group. Constantina. We're 0 on the road. There's the snap. Up the middle. And he's going to get a huge gain up around the 28-yard line. Pickup of about 8. Garden on the stop for the Bulldogs. Brings up a second and a short 1.5. They'll call it 1. And he's going to keep it, and he's going to be stopped for a loss by a host of Bulldogs. Be a loss of around maybe 2. Hester on the carry. Oliver and Horton on the stop for Fayetteville. I tell you what, Derek, when big number 99 gets going and he plays all out, he's a load to handle down there in the trenches.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
3rd down at about 4. Ball at the Heritage 26-yard line. 10:53. Going to sprint out. He's going to keep it. And he's going to be hit and stopped short of the 1st down by the Bulldogs.
Rhett Tidwell.
Tidwell, the senior, just one of the more solid linebackers to come through here at Fayetteville High School. The guy's the quarterback of that side of the football. And everybody knows that the all-state linebacker, Rhett Tidwell. Hester set to punt. Halsey back at around his own 37. There's the kick. He'll field it. Makes one man miss, and it's a very short gain just across the 40, up to around the 41-yard line.
Well, you got to like Pat. They give up the big play on 1st down, didn't win 1st down, but then they buckled down, got the sack in the backfield, got off the field on a 3-and-out. So let's see what the offense can do coming out on the field.
Fayetteville's offense takes field their own 41-yard line. 9:55, 1st quarter. Odom in the shotgun, single back set. There's the handoff to Johnson. And he's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. Ball at the 39 of Fayetteville. Odom. He'll scramble around, extend the play. Throws it. It's complete.
Jason Delamar.
To Jason Delamar. Into Heritage territory just at the 44-yard line. First down, Bulldogs. Hold him in the shotgun with the single back set. Little jet sweep. Trying to get around the side. And Delamar, it's going to be some laundry thrown. Charlie Graves. He and Delamar they dress alike. In 3 and 5, I apologize.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, these cornerbacks are playing way off, Pat. They really soft back there, and I think that's the reason why you've seen that run play right there. But, you know, again, Fayetteville, is going to utilize a speed tonight on these edges. I think that's coming.
Ball at the Fayetteville 47. First down. Little swing pass in the flat to Delamar. Jason will just get 3.
Everybody threw a flag, Pat. We got 4 yellow flags on the ground.
More laundry on the floor. It's going to be a holding on the Bulldogs. Penalty number 2 on the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Dogs going backwards.
Pat, I hadn't seen them mark it off yet, but what is that, 1st and 25?
Yes, it is quite a few.
Let's say 1st and long.
1st and about, wow.
I know.
1st and a mile.
21 or so.
Odom, single back set, takes the snap. He's looking, got a man, deep. Touch, caught by Catavian Taylor.
House call.
It's a Dog's world. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Catavian Taylor from Garrett Odom.
That's just
59 yards.
That's what you call that kid looking at the bottom of his shoes, Pat.
Mama, there goes that man.
Pat, again,
single dollar.
If you're going to give him that inside post route with no over-the-top safety help, it's going to be a long night.
Yes.
Of course, again, you're looking at a D1 talent as a junior that just does nothing but produce week in and week out.
Kid just does nothing but get better and better and better. Nathan, extra point.
No good.
Is no good. So with 9 minutes here in the first quarter, the Bulldogs strike first on a 59-yard touchdown strike from Garrett Odom to Catavian single dollar Taylor. You like that one?
I like that.
Yeah.
Single dollar.
Hey, you know I had that one for you tonight.
No. But
you like
you
that,
100% correct. Hey, if you're going to wear number 1, you got to be that dude.
Hey, you didn't know I had that one, did you?
You got
See,
that
you
one.
Say,
I like that.
Hey, Pro does. My guy said he had some for me. See, I just kept that under the hit.
Yeah.
You like that one?
I like it. I like it. I love it. And the thing about it is that, Fayetteville understands what they have.
Right.
And, you could come out with that play on the first play of the game.
Right.
But, again, they were trying to establish some tempo and got behind the sticks, and there it was.
There's the kick. And it's going to be a touchback. We're so cussed to seeing number 40 kick it out of the end zone. Going to be 1st and 20 from the Heritage 20-yard line.
Yep, looks real good.
9 minutes even, 6-0 Fayetteville. Heritage on their second drive at their own 20, 1st and 10. Shotgun set. He's going to keep it. Not going to get very much. So he's going to be stopped by a host of Fayetteville Bulldogs.
How about 2, Pat?
DZ Patterson, Tidwell, and Blake on the stop for Fayetteville. 2nd and 8. Motion. He'll try to get around the side, and he's going to be stopped by a host of Bulldogs for a big loss.
Who's that on there? That's Dax.
Dax Horton. Oh, Will Price and Gibson Griswold. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Loss of 5. Third down. Ball at the Heritage 18-yard line. 7:57 and counting. First quarter, Dogs up 6-0. Single back shotgun set for the War Eagles. Here comes the pressure. He's going to tuck it. Now he's going to throw.
It's an interception.
Intercepted. Charlie Garton.
No, that's number 4.
Oh. And Mathis Brady, I'm so sorry. I got to give the senior his love. Mathis Brady, but I believe, Derek, that's Mathis. I think that's interception number 3 or 4 on the year for number 4.
Pat, when he threw that up in the air, you know what I'm saying, it was Brady did a wonderful job undercutting that. And
yes.
Just an easy interception.
Bulldogs are going to take over. There was some laundry thrown. Blocking the back. They're going to get Fayetteville blocking the back. It's going to be first down Bulldogs at the Heritage 30, just inside the 35-yard line, around about the 35 and a half. First and 10, 7:34. Odom with the single back set. Empty. The little reverse.
Charlie Graves.
To Graves. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown. It's a Dog's world. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Charlie Graves, 36-yard run on the reverse. When you're in a groove, you're in a groove right now.
Pat, it's like the Red Seas just parted on that one. He went in untouched. He absolutely was not touched at all.
No, he was not. Extra point. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So it's 7 minutes and 24 seconds here in the first quarter. It's been all Fayetteville. One play, 36 yards, 10 seconds, Derek, for that play and that score to happen. Is this the type of senior night, if you're Fayetteville and you're a senior, you dream about?
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. You gotta put yourself in this position and let these kids enjoy this night because they absolutely out here on a domination factor.
Right. Michael set to kick off for the Bulldogs, up 13-0. And it's going to be a touchback. First and 10 at the 20 for the War Eagles of Heritage. Down 13-0 with 7:24 in the first quarter. First down, War Eagles. Shotgun set. He's going to keep it a little flip to the right side in the flat, complete.
Gonna be a first down.
Going to get a first down. Myers on the reception. Johnson on the tackle for Fayetteville. First down. They'll get it up to their own 31-yard line. There's the give up the middle. A short gain. maybe one on the play. Hester on the carry. Holt and Mobley on the stop. 2nd down and 9 at the 32 of Heritage. 6:34 first quarter. Dogs leading it 13-0. Single back, shotgun set. The give, and he bounces off a tackle and still going, but he won't get very much.
Pat, I tell you, boy, that was a big-time shot right there. He just had to wrap up.
Whew.
I mean, he just whiffed on it, but, boy, I tell you,
Man.
perfect time blitz.
Dax Horton
Right
on the
in
stop.
hole.
Bring up 3rd down.
But they got the box loaded because they hadn't showed the ability to do any type of passing, so they definitely got the box loaded.
There's a snap. He'll drop back. Looking deep. And it's going to be incomplete.
Just almost a pick there. Dropped it out of his hands.
Kenyon Johnson, the junior. Number 12, I really have liked his development, Derek. I mean, in year one, having played basketball, Kenyon's come out and really has set himself up for a very good end of the year and into his senior year.
Yeah, absolutely. Kid played a lot of football at a younger age and took a year off last year, but he's one of those guys that can definitely cover. He's a great cover corner.
Landon Holzhauser around his own 35-yard line. It's going to be a flag.
That's going to be on us. Got a little early start there, Pat.
It's going to be an offsides. Will Heritage think about going forward if you're the War Eagles?
I would not, Pat.
I don't think I would. Still going to make it 4th and a long 2. Just moves the ball up to the 39-yard line. Looks like they're going to try it there. But I think they're going to try to draw him offside. What do you think, DC?
Well, that's all they could be doing right now, Pat, because, again, there's no way you can give them a short field unless you're just calling the ball game right now in the first quarter. Kick the ball away and play defense.
4th down.
Play clock is not in the flavor now. Timeout. See, Pat, that was a wasted motion there. you know, 10 seconds on the play clock, and then all of a sudden, hey, let's get a timeout. There's nothing you can do there.
It made no sense.
It will make. You got 5 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first quarter. There's no reason to do anything like that. Kick the ball.
Fayetteville High football here on the Hill Media is brought to you tonight by Lindsay and Associates, with an office in Fayetteville, an office in Rogers, and their new office in Bentonville. That's Lindsay and Associates. We bring great neighbors together. It's also brought to you by C-Mac Southern Kitchen. They have locations located at 2190 MLK Boulevard, 7420 West Sunset Avenue, 909 South Thompson, just off of Highway 412 there in Siloam Springs. And it is just that good. Also, too, First Choice Protection Systems. And, guys, get this. If you're a veteran, they do honor the veteran discount. So make sure to reach out to our good friends for all your protection needs at First Choice Protection System. And, lastly, Fayetteville Glass.
Oh, got
him. And another offsides penalty on the Bulldogs.
Pat, it worked. They gave him a first down.
We gave him a first down. Gave him a first down, guys. And I know defensive coordinators Davis and Britt are not happy about that. Just 10 free ones.
And no, you can't, Pat. 2 back-to-back, just football's right there on you.
The ball's right there. There's a snap. He's looking, going deep.
Intercepted, Pat.
And they're going to get
Kenyon
an
Johnson.
interception. They're going to say was a pass interference. Is that what they're calling? They're going to call a pass interference on that?
Pat, it looks that way.
Oh, my. What a horrible call. Wow. 3 consecutive penalties on the Bulldogs. 25 yards in penalties, which that to me. Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
'Cause I didn't see it.
He was double pumping back there with the ball so much. I was caught in the backfield with my eyes on the quarterback. And then when he threw it up, I just felt like it'd be a pick, but I didn't see the hole.
There's the snap. It's looking. And it's going to be stopped. Tidwell on the stop. Short. No gain. Or 1 yard, I believe. Second down and 9. They're going to give him 2.
Yeah.
Second and 8. Inside the Fayetteville 40 around the 39-yard line. A little flip off to the left side. He's going to put his foot in the ground. Try to fight for some yards. Maybe get 2 on the play. Tidwell and Williams on the stop. Going to be third down and 6. At the Fayetteville 37-yard line for Heritage. Trailing 13-0. 4 minutes, first quarter. Shotgun set. Single back.
I guess he didn't go. But they're having a hard time watching that football. That must be a strong hard count.
There's a snap. In the flat's going to be incomplete.
Oh, got a flag here. Grayson Jerry.
What we got here?
After the play.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. 4 penalties in this drive. Oh, my.
But they hadn't had any successful offensive plays this drive.
No.
The longest run they had was 2 yards. The little pass was 2 yards. It's all penalties.
That's been the one Achilles heel of this team. A large number of penalties throughout a game. Give off to the left side. It's going to be strung out, and he's going to be stopped for a loss by the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Tidwell on the stop. It's just quite obvious if Fayetteville doesn't get penalized, it's going to be quite hard for the offense of the War Eagles to move the football. I mean, let's call it what we see.
Well, if I'm the coach of the War Eagles, I'm going to throw the ball up in the air and see if I can get another penalty.
And he's going to be dropped.
You know who it is.
By Mr. Will the Thrill Price.
No question.
Off the edge pressure. The kid just has a burst, DC. I mean a burst off that edge.
That step was so quick and nasty.
Oh,
Pat.
my goodness.
He was untouched.
Looked like Von Miller's step right there.
He was untouched.
Third down.
I like how I didn't even have to say his name, Pat, and you just called it when I said that guy. I just said that guy, and you knew who it was.
You like that Will the Thrill?
If I can see it, these college coaches can see it too. We don't have to call his name anymore.
Third down and long. Ball back at the Bulldog 30. What are we going to get?
Pat, we need to
We're going to get another timeout.
Yeah, we need to pull the stats, Pat, on that deal. I think he may lead the team in sacks this year.
I think so, too.
I think he
so
very
too.
well may.
You know who he reminds me? I ain't going.
No, he reminds you of Spencer.
Oh, no,
I
didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. Just that edge when he came off there.
He reminds you of Spencer.
Oh, that's high praise now. I mean,
that is very high praise. But
K. Spence had that gear.
K. Spence is also a senior.
Yeah. This kid has that gear,
now,
too.
This kid's a junior.
Yes.
So now if he comes back next year and he's another half a foot tall and maybe another 15 pounds, I don't know what you do in the conference to stop him because you can't stop him right now.
I had the young man on the show, on the Casey Dick show Wednesday, and boy, I mean, not only is he a good football player, but just the conversation and how he carries himself. I mean, it was a great representation of his mom, Ava, and his entire family. I mean, just did a great job. And this young man's going to have a big finishing year, and next year, 44. I'll tell you what, college coaches, come looking. You got you one here at linebacker.
They coming. They coming. And this is what you for Heritage, you don't want to be in this 3rd and long.
Right.
But the penalty, more than likely won't bail you out on this 3rd down.
3rd and long. Ball at the Bulldog 30. And another offsides penalty.
And, Pat, it wasn't just one. It was 2 of them.
I mean, I'm not understanding when the ball's right there and you're the closest to the ball should never happen, don't you think? I mean, that's my theory. I mean,
Pat,
people make mistakes.
I don't know what his cadence is. I don't know if the ball is moving. But
Just watch the ball.
You got multiple players jumping off sides.
Makes it 3rd and about 12. Just Bulldog pressure.
That's an interception.
It's going to be intercepted.
Mathis Brady again.
Mathis Brady. And he's going to have interception number 2 is the senior. What a night is he having. What a night is he having.
Another flag, Pat.
The Mathis touch.
Couple more flags over here, Pat.
Might be blocks in the back, but that's the Mathis touch tonight.
But, Pat, what I'm seeing is
not the Midas touch, the Mathis touch.
The officials got to, slow up a little bit. I got
it's
4 different
picky.
flags on the field.
It's getting
4.
picky out there. It's getting real petty out there.
I don't know if it was
Mathis Brady with his 2nd pick. I mean, talk about that. 2 on your senior night. 2. Not just 1, but 2.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to get that belt. He's thinking about that belt.
Hey, he keep doing what he's doing, and how can you not? How can you not? Fayetteville will have the football 1st and 10 once we get all this sorted out. First down Bulldogs. Unsportsmanlike, huh?
Just a little bit of extracurriculars, as I like to call it.
Wow.
So it didn't amount to much at all. But, the fact of the matter is, Pat, again, what you see is penalty. But then, of course, the defense bails them out.
Yes.
And Heritage has got to figure out a way, to get out the field.
Yes.
You really don't want to go down 21-0 in the first quarter.
Ball's all the way back at the Fayetteville 12-yard line following the Mathis Brady interception for the Bulldogs. 2:12 first quarter, Dogs up 6, 13-0. Odom, little flip out to Taylor. He's going to slide between 2, and he's going to get it across the 20, up around the 24, close to the first down. He'll have enough for the Bulldog first down.
In a little while, Pat, I'm going to give you an economics lesson in just a little bit. Get you a pencil, piece of paper, and get ready to write it down.
Y'all hear that? Get that pen ready. Odom's going to extend the play, puts his foot in the ground, makes a man miss. He's up around the 30, cross up around the 40, close to the 39-yard line. They'll call him out at the 38 for another Bulldog first down. That's something, Derek, that they haven't had. And when you look at Arkansas last week, Taylor Green and Garrett's kind of like Taylor. He has to have his legs as part of his offense.
And he does, and I like the fact to see him not take a hit and get out of bounds.
Yes.
That's perfect quarterback play.
It's complete.
Pat, I don't know if it was a missed blocking assignment or what, but you had a linebacker come free there. Thank goodness that the running back was there to pick up that block. He had a free run to Odom. We got second and short.
Second down. Odom. He's going deep.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. A little underthrown.
And
intended for Mattingly.
And thank goodness for Mattingly not giving up on the play, because
yes,
Mattingly just took the ball out of the defensive guy's
hand. He became the
hand.
defender on that play.
Absolutely, he did. Those are plays you got to make, Pat, to save the possession.
Third and short.
Let's see 15 go right up the middle.
1:09 in the first quarter. Fayetteville leading it 13-0. Ball at the Bulldog 41-yard line. Odom's going to keep it. He looks like he may go all the way, and he's going to be horse-collared down. Odom with the chunk run. Great call there.
The defender actually made a good tackle without horse collar.
You didn't think that was a collar?
No, he wrapped him around the shoulders. But, as you see my little wince with you, I was like, ugh.
You ain't lying the way he went down.
You want to see him get down before that.
Yeah, get up.
He seen that purple. He was trying to get there.
First down, inside. War Eagle territory. Odom is going to roll out, throw to the corner.
Is that Charlie Graves again?
Touchdown! It's a dog's world. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Charlie Graves. Hey, I know two seniors that are vying for some.
Now, that play.
Some belts.
That's a play that we have ran year after year after year.
Yes.
Charlie Graves caught a pass in that corner last year against Rogers.
Yes.
That same play, except he had another guy throwing it to him.
That guy.
That guy.
We had 5 on it then.
5 on it.
Kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 46 seconds here in the first quarter here on senior night, 20-0 Bulldogs. And it is all seniors doing what they're doing. Throw in the junior single dollar. You got yourself a good dog night.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you like that single dollar, did you? I didn't tell you I had that one, did you? You didn't know I had that one coming.
No, you put that one in there on me. I'm glad
threw
to
that
hear
one
that
in
one.
there. You know I got to have a little drip every now and then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
46 seconds, first quarter. Bulldogs leading it here at Harmon Field on a beautiful night for 6A West football. Senior night here on the campus of Fayetteville High School. 20-0 Bulldogs. Hey, I don't know what happened, but tonight just seems a little bit different focus for this team. Outside of the penalties, the little offsides plays, they look really, really crisp in all the areas that you have to be a good football team heading into the state playoffs in a few weeks.
Yeah. They're definitely going to have to be accountable for those penalties, though. And this is going to be a return, Pat.
You think?
They got to get on the ball. Oh, it barely got in there, Pat. I don't know what those kids were doing, Pat, but they were standing around looking, and that's a live football.
Yeah, well,
if that ball bounces just a
they're
hair
in
the
trouble.
other way, they in trouble.
They're in trouble.
Nobody's going to the football.
And you know what score it is then. I mean, that don't mean to sound the way we sound, but whoo.
No, Pat, I just don't like that. I mean, the coach should be screaming his lungs out right now. I'm sure they'll address that with him, because I'm going to tell you.
They better.
No effort to get to that ball.
46 seconds, first down, ball at the Heritage, 20 for the War Eagles. Down 20-0. Shotgun, single back set, twins left. Under pressure, he's going to roll out. He's going to be.
Ball's out.
Ball's loose. And it looks like the Dogs have it again.
He's hurt. He's slow getting up, too.
Jaden Holt causes the fumble. His brother, DZ Patterson, recovers the fumble. Two more seniors.
I tell you, Pat, he had a clean rush to the quarterback, and that hit from behind with that that swiping motion down, that's going to get the ball out every single time.
Right.
And you just liked that the Purple Dogs were pursuing the football and was able to jump on the ball for the turnover.
First down, Bulldogs at the 13-yard line of the War Eagles. There's the give. Battles puts his foot in the ground. And he's going to get up around the 5.
A nice hard run of 7. Probably just let this clock run out, Pat.
Yeah.
Get into the second quarter.
Or put another one on the board.
Well, it looks like they're gonna run the play.
Drop another one down in the bucket.
Look like they're gonna run a play. Ashton.
There's
Genty.
the give.
Oh, rode him down from behind.
Ooh, the cut was there.
It was there, but
he almost slid it in there.
Yeah, they got to block a little bit better off that end there. I like the way Caleb Johnson, he told me last week or whatever, that straight-up stance, he's, idling old Genty. And I love that the coaching staff is letting him do that. You know what I mean?
At the end of the first quarter, Fayetteville leading it here on senior night, 20-0. All Bulldogs, all seniors. I mean, what can you say? Single dollar. I mean, what else do we need to say?
There's not a lot to say. You like what you see. These guys obviously got a good flow going on. You want to see these seniors get out there and perform. So, let them play. Let them get in there and do what they do.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates with an office in Fayetteville, Rogers in their newest location in Bentonville. That's Lindsay and Associates. We bring great neighbors together. It's also brought to you by First Choice Protection Systems. And, hey, get this. If you're a veteran, guys, they honor the veteran discount. So make sure to reach out for all your security needs to our good buddies at First Choice Protection Systems. Also, too, you need good food? C-Mac Southern Kitchen. Go get that. It is just that good. And our newest sponsor, we want to thank them as well, Fayetteville Glass. They're located at 1725 North College Avenue. That's Fayetteville Glass, not Auto Company, Inc. Bulldogs will take over for the start of the second quarter. Third down. At the Heritage, we'll call it the 6-yard line.
Tavion at quarterback. He's
Taylor.
keeping it right up the middle.
It's a dog's world. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Tavion Taylor. The single dollar, 6 yards.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, Pat. That brings back memories. This kid as a freshman was a starting
You like
quarterback for the
it.
Purple
You
team.
absolutely love that.
And I want to tell you, I don't have a stat sheet in front of me, but I believe he accounted for probably 30-plus touchdowns. So I'm glad to see that we got him back there in his natural element.
Yes, that's a good look. And you know what, Derek? It's something else for defenses in the future to have to get ready for. Just another little something on your mind to worry about when you're dealing with Fayetteville's offense.
Yeah.
Extra point is up and good. So with 11:56, second quarter, Bulldogs up 27-0.
That's one of those.
Man.
That's one of those things, Pat. You know what I'm saying? Not quite my economics lesson yet.
Yes.
We're going to get there before the night's over. But I'm telling you, I like what I see now.
Hey.
Now, what you say, Dollar Bill got him 2?
Yeah, single dollar.
Single Dollar got him 2. Charlie Graves got him 2. This is adding up real quick now.
Hey. Who got it? Who got 2 on the other side?
Mathis Brady got 2 on the other side.
Yeah, he got the Mathis touch tonight. Not the Midas touch. It's called the Mathis touch.
Absolutely.
I love it. And they took Kenyon's away. Man. Didn't a senior get a fumble recovery? Seniors and juniors making all the play.
Absolutely.
The future.
Look like we got number 19 out here
Keiko
on
set the
kickoff.
kickoff. Oh. And he gets a touchback. Man, they got some really good kickers here at Fayetteville High. They don't know anything but touchbacks.
Absolutely.
11:56, second quarter. Bulldogs, all purple rain tonight here on senior night, 27-0. Hey, tomorrow, what you think is going to happen now in this game? We can talk Ole Miss, Arkansas. Where you going?
I got Arkansas by 10.
Okay. Where you going, Mr. Adams? Okay. Paul Adams running the camera for us tonight. He like, hey,
Doctor,
this is what
let
Dr.
me
Adams
Doctor,
is what I need to say.
Doctor.
Not Dr. Paul Adams.
Let me give me that. We're going to get that right up front. Doctor.
Hey, no, I call him Mr. SEC. Yeah. When you taking your next trip, dog? This man be in Florida at SEC events, big time guy.
I know that's.
It just means more. Second down, War Eagles. Up around the 24-yard line.
Oh, my goodness, Pat. Here we go again.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, Pat, he's right over the ball. Pat, is that 5 or 6 of those?
I think that's 5 of them.
He has a cadence or something that these kids are not used to.
Yeah, I think that's 5.
And whatever it is, we need to implement that. because he
You gotta do
is
something.
good with that.
Maybe bring him over to Fayetteville when we need
Well, I mean,
steal a yard or two.
we need to figure out what his
because
cadence
he is very good. I'm going to call him the Whisperer. There's a snap. Trying to get outside, and he's going to be brought down. Shepard on the stop. It's going to be a loss of 2. Going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
Pat, I want to see if we can stay disciplined right here and keep our hand in the dirt, not jump off here.
Please don't jump off.
I mean, here it will be an automatic first down.
27-0 Fayetteville. 3rd down. There's the snap. He's going to keep it.
And he's not going to get there.
He's not going to get there. He's going to be stopped about a yard and a half short of the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th and short for the War Eagles. I don't think there's any doubt you go for it, Derek. What do you think?
If I'm the coach, I'm still not going for it.
Ooh.
I got 10.
Well, you've had luck drawing the Bulldogs off. So.
But he just went out. His helmet came off, so he's out.
This will be interesting.
So you're gonna send a backup quarterback in and go for it on your own 30-yard line?
He'll probably try to keep it.
28-yard line. I don't like it, Pat.
I don't either. There's a snap.
That's a bad call. He did not get there.
He's not going to get it. He's going to be stopped short of the first down.
Oh, that's a generous spot, but I don't think he got there. If he puts it on the white line, they're going to give it to him.
He didn't get that.
They gave it to him.
Oh, my goodness.
Pat, he did not touch that white line.
No way close.
He did not touch that white line.
He got stopped at the 29-yard line.
Now, I'm going to get my eyes checked tomorrow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is anybody out there, eye doctor? We really do need an eye doctor sponsorship because I think my prescription's going bad. I know Pat
He
can't
didn't
see.
get that. The snap up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at the purple wall for a very short gain. That looked like the last play we just seen.
Well, what is up with these helmets coming off these days? These kids need to put their chin straps on.
Man.
Never seen it as much.
Shepard and Tidwell on the stop. Williams as well on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Williams is a sophomore.
Hey, got some good future prospects coming up in this program here at Fayetteville.
Yeah.
They don't restock, they just reload. The snap. Flips it over, and he's going to be hit immediately. Boy, that could have got real ugly on that hit.
Oliver let up, which he should have.
Ooh-wee.
How about a
That wasn't purple people eater right there.
nice commit to UCA on Oliver?
You know what, Derek? I thought that was great. In my personal opinion, I think Jackson Oliver's best football is ahead of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he hadn't even scratched the surface of how good he's going to be. He's an even better person off the football field.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the seniors I hate to see go. 3rd down. There comes the snap. Here comes the pressure.
Oh, my goodness.
In the flat, incomplete.
You know who made that play? Jackson Oliver.
Jackson Oliver. When he lays it out, you can't stop him one-on-one.
I mean, the quarterback, well on the thrown ball, but you got that pressure in your face like that, he got to get rid of it.
Right. It's going to bring up 4th down. Holsey set up around the 32, 33-yard line of the Bulldogs. Here comes the pressure. Just got it off.
Go, Holsey.
He'll field it at the 36. Makes one man miss. Gets it up around the 45.
Blow the whistle.
About an 8-yard return. Where's the flag?
They never blew the whistle.
Man. That's not excessive.
It's excessive because you see where he was slung down was 10 yards back. So
Man.
if you're going to mark him at the 45, there's no reason for him to be on the ground at the 35.
Yeah, if you're going to call those little touch personal fouls on Grayson
But
Jerry,
I'll say
that's
this.
excessive. Excessive is excessive.
I'll say this, Pat. If they're going to keep the flags in their waistband, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Empty backfield. Shotgun. Odom. Little screen. Delamar. Jason turns the corner. Gets across the 50 down around close to the first down. Pickup of 9.
Good job on the cornerback coming back to make that tackle.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'd been seeing the bottom of his feet.
Yes. 2nd and 1. Empty set again. Delamar on the comeback. Nice play by Jason. He'll get it out of bounds around the 25. First down. Great comeback route there by the senior. Odom's really seemed to be really comfortable tonight. Not a lot of off the back foot throws, really stepping into it, Derek. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's got the ball zipping in there tonight. No
Ball at the Heritage 30. 7:22 in the half. Dogs up 27-0. Empty set motion. Odom.
He went forward. That's going to be a false start on Battles.
Moved just a little early. That's been the only thing. I think if you're Coach Dick, you really can say anything about is the penalties in the first half.
Yeah, you got to figure that out.
You can say that you have taken care of the football tonight. That has to be a plus. Odom at the single back set. Give to Battles. He'll cut off the left side. Still going. And he'll get it across the 20 down around the 17. Man, he just runs really powerful. When he puts his foot in the ground, no wasted motion. He's a load to handle.
And that time he went off the end there instead of taking it all the way to the outside. That's the appropriate play. You got to cut up and take what they give you.
Odom. Looking. He's got him. It's complete. It's a dog's world. Touchdown, Fayetteville. Jason Delamar. 17-yard pass from Garrett Odom to Jason Delamar.
Going for 2, Pat.
Makes it 33-0. Dogs are going to go for 2. You know what I like about tonight? The playmakers are making the plays. Guys that we've seen do it a lot, they're doing it tonight. Two-pointer, Charlie Graves. Makes it 35-0. 6 minutes and 35 seconds in the half. Woo. I'll tell you what, guys. Purple Rain is raining heavy in this first half.
And, Pat, obviously that's what you were kind of looking for tonight. You knew the team that was coming in was struggling a little bit. You expected to, have this type of performance.
Right.
But it gives you an opportunity to get your starters, a little rest, see some live game action or whatever. And that's kind of the reason for the 2-point conversion, to get that practice and live game experience.
Dr. Adamson had a chance to do the Fayetteville Bulldogs senior boys scrimmage, and I'm going to tell everybody, and hear me out. They may not have the superstar, 5-star kids, but this is going to be a very good basketball team. And in my opinion, this might be Coach Brad Stamps. This might be his most together basketball team that I've had the privilege of doing. They pass the ball, great defensively, and Mr. Adams' son, hey,
return,
he got a little wetness behind him this year.
This is a return, Pat.
Oh, right before you get to the 20 at the 19. Hey, he should be excited. I saw the young man hit at least 4 or 5 threes, and I mean they were no hesitation. Tyler Bell shot one from about 3 steps past half court. My goodness. My goodness. It's going to be a good year in 6A West basketball. Real excited state tournament at Springdale High this year.
Wow.
Yeah. We don't have to travel. That's the best thing.
Pat, what we don't like is we got another unsportsmanlike penalty on the kicking team.
But that wasn't down here in the excessive. We didn't get the penalty. Oh, my goodness. That is the only thing that's giving them yards tonight. Penalties. No disrespect. First down, Heritage at the Bulldog 34-yard. At the War Eagle 34-yard line. Looking for somewhere to run, and there's just nowhere to go. He's not going to get anything.
Mama, there go that man.
J.O. Big 99 on the stop.
Pat, did I hear you just a second ago say no disrespect? Because normally when somebody say no disrespect, that is a lead-in of disrespect.
I heard that. I've
mean,
heard that before.
I noticed that. I had to tell you on that. What kind of disrespect you throwing out up here, Pat? No disrespect. Probably don't need to say what you finna say next after you say that.
Nah. Second down. 5:40 to go.
Flushed out again.
In the
Good
flat.
play. Oh, good.
Great tackle.
Mathis Brady.
Open field tackle by Mathis Brady. Guys, if he doesn't make that, he's still running. He's making a case for that belt. He's making a case. He's making a case. We might have to split that thing. What you think?
2 interceptions. Solo
Jackson
tackles.
Oliver making plays. Man,
I gotta.
you want to go with that? 2 of them?
I mean, right now.
Third down. Ball at the Heritage 40-yard line, trailing 35-0. And I believe we're going to get a timeout. War Eagles with 4:51 to go.
Now, is the running clock, is it 35? Or
Yes, I think it is 35.
It's 35.
But does it kick in at half?
I think it
Is what we need to get that interpretation.
got to
Does
get
it
an
kick in?
education on that one.
Yeah, I might have to get in the cash cab and phone a friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know who I'm calling. But I think it's when it hits 35.
I believe it is 35.
That's what I'm thinking. The game tonight is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, C-Max Southern Kitchen, First Choice Protection Systems, and Fayetteville Glass. I want to thank our proud sponsors for making all Bulldog football possible each and every Friday night here on the Hill Media TV. Third down. Here comes the pressure.
Good
Complete.
play.
It's going to be enough for a first down up to around the 48.
Good play.
Myers on the reception. Williams on the stop. Hey, he just knew he was going to get hit, stayed focused, and made that reception.
Yeah, that's a nice looking play.
4:37 in the half. All Fayetteville, 35-0 here on senior night. First down. Here comes the pressure, the throw. Intercepted.
Mathis Brady.
Mathis Brady cuts across, makes a man miss,
That's a house call.
and he's going to go all the way, but I think it's going to be coming back.
You know, I don't like the call. That was a good block here. I don't know if they're going to call it unnecessary roughness, but that right
Wow.
there is not a good call.
He's got the Mathis touch.
Pat, if that's 3, then that's over. That belt's over.
Yeah,
tonight.
it's over. It's a done deal.
So I
Everything
believe
he
that's gonna
touched
stand.
turned to go. Dogs go.
Pat, you can go back a long time. I don't think
I
you're
don't
going to be able
think
to
it's
find
been-
a 3 interception.
It's been a while. It's been a while. I think Casey Lehman had 2, and I think last year Isaiah Taylor may have 2, but I don't think in the 6 years we've been on this broadcast, I don't think we had a gentleman on defense get 3 in one game.
Yeah, and that's 3.
That's a done deal. We know where that one's going.
Yeah.
Yep, we know because, like they say,
Folks,
he's
it's,
just that good tonight.
4 minutes and
Absolutely.
2 seconds left to go in the
Woo.
first half, and we have now decided who is going to receive the Defensive Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he's got the C-Mac already intact. 4:02. Ball at the Heritage 35. Handoff Johnson. He'll make a man miss. He's at the 20. He's down around the 15 across to
What's the
up.
another flag?
It has to be a face mask. If anything, it has to be a face mask. There's no purple ahead of him when he was running. It has to be a face mask.
Let's see. Here we go. Pat, I thought you couldn't see. Good call.
Hey, I tell y'all what, I can see a mouse spit on cotton all the way in Fort Smith now. First and goal, Bulldogs down at the 8 of Heritage. Hand off to Johnson. Woo, what a move. It's a dog's world. Touchdown, Fayetteville.
Another
Caleb
flag.
Johnson. 7-yard run, but what is going on?
What's the call? Personal foul?
There's no penalty. I was getting ready to say 41-0. 3:37 here in the half. It's been all purple rain, and they are really trying to send their seniors out on a very good note.
Well, you know, Pat, at this point, you're going to see a lot of running the football. Obviously, Casey, got the game well in hand. So he's going to start running the football. It's up to them to line up and stop it, right?
Yes.
You just have to do that.
You just have to.
And so
I
would think you probably not going to see any of your 1s or 2s in the second half.
Yeah. Get the young guys in. They're the future. Get them a little varsity in. The kick is up. And the kick is good to make it 42-0 Fayetteville with 3 minutes and 37 seconds in the half. And boy, has it been a purple rain flood. It is flooding purple out here right now.
You know, and I figured they would play well, Pat. I didn't anticipate, and again, I hadn't followed, Heritage a lot this year. I knew that they were struggling, but I didn't think that you'd be, sitting at this position in the first half.
And the one thing I can say about Heritage, this is a very young football team. A lot of sophomores playing varsity football, and that can only help for the future. So you got to commend these young guys for going through, taking their lumps, and hopefully all this will pay off for the War Eagle program down the road.
Absolutely. And if you look across the field there, Pat, the numbers are really not that big over there.
No.
They
got some good-sized kids, too.
Got some good-sized kids, but, maybe what is that, another 20 sitting on there? Maybe they got 35 kids out here tonight.
Man. There's the kick. And let me guess. Touchback?
Yep.
We'll start first and 20. 3:37 in the half, 42-0 Fayetteville. Has Fayetteville punted tonight?
No punts.
6 times, 6 scores, huh? Only bad thing offensively, missed extra point?
Yeah, missed extra point, first possession.
First and 10, ball at the Heritage 20 for the War Eagles. Down 42-0. There's a run off the left side, trying to bounce it out, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Caston on the stop, the sophomore, Will Caston. Remember that name. Derek, tell us a little bit about Will.
Will, he started playing football in the 7th grade year. His dad, decided for him not to play Little League football, and that kid is he's got a good DNA. His dad played a lot of football at a high level, and he's going to be just fine, outstanding. Going to be a tall kid, big kid.
Yes. We had a personal foul face mask penalty on the Bulldogs, but we didn't get the egregious call. Well, we won't go there. We'll leave it alone. Shotgun set. Handoff up the middle. He'll break the line of scrimmage and get across the 45, up to around the 47 for another first down. Gordon on the carry.
You see the senior linebacker Tidwell trying to get out there. Coach had to pull him back.
Yeah, I see 23. The other senior linebacker got out there.
He got out there quick.
Slinked his way on out there.
Yeah, they pulled 9 back pretty quick.
There's the give. He'll try to get over to the left side, gets up the sideline. He'll be knocked out of bounds. Gordon on the carry. Johnson on the stop. Evan Gordon, 5'11", 195-pound junior. First down at the 35 of Fayetteville for Heritage.
We got the sophomore linebacker in there.
The give off the left side. He's going to plow his way down around the 20, around the 31. Shepard on the stop. Hester on the carry. 2nd and 7. 2:43, 42-0 Fayetteville. Second quarter. Ball's at the Fayetteville 32-yard line for Heritage. Shotgun set, single back. He'll take the snap over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. They had that sniffed out. Third down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's Jack Tidwell.
Rhett's little brother, number 34.
Sophomore, he's in there at linebacker.
Uh-oh. He's turning the baton. He's handing it over. Off the right side. He's going to keep going, keep pushing, get down close to the first down. They may give him the spot. DZ Patterson on the stop. Tidwell, Turner as well will get credit for the stop for the Bulldogs. Yes, we did say Tidwell. There will be another one stepping into that linebacker role, and he's a good one. But what do you expect with linebackers at Fayetteville? Coach Bowerman and Coach Davis, they do a great job at that position with those guys.
Absolutely. Got a bunch of them
so
coming
get
down
used
the
to Tidwell, Price, and Jerry next year will be your big three. And are there any more we're leaving out? It's going to be a couple of those sophomores. They've got some sophomore linebackers coming up, or freshman linebackers coming up.
Yeah.
That freshman squad's special. Short gain.
Jackson Oliver at the bottom of that one.
Oliver on the stop. Woo. That defense. You say it's over?
He laid out for that one.
You say it's over?
Well, here's the deal. You got a minute 32 seconds, and they will obviously, they want to get something positive here, but they've got to pick up the pace. They're not going fast at all.
Right. There's in the flat, complete.
Get out of bounds.
And he's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Nope. They're going to call him. His motion had stopped, and he kind of backed out, so they kept the clock running.
Oh, wow. I think the running clock is in effect. I really do. I think the clock is in effect because you would have been out of bounds.
Well, his progress had stopped, and then he backed himself out of bounds.
Correct. 3rd and short. Ball at the 16-yard line of Fayetteville. Heritage trying to keep it. He's going to scramble around, and he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Yeah, 7.
Jaden Holt with the sack. Jaden Holt is to be commended. I mean, this is a guy, Derek, playing out of position, is an outside linebacker, and has done nothing but step down into that role where they had senior All-Stater Caden Spencer, and done nothing but been a real solid football player his senior year for the Bulldogs. There's the pass. It's going to be incomplete. And the Bulldogs will hold and take over on downs with 14 seconds in the half. Mathis Brady on the coverage.
You know, I anticipate they're probably just going to hand this off and get out of here, or either take a knee and get out of here at this scoreboard.
14 seconds.
Got the sophomore quarterback that just dropped on there. 12, is that?
Cruz Coatney.
Yeah, just hand it off.
Off to Johnson.
Yeah, that's the end of the quarter.
And that's going to wrap it up here at the half. The score 42-0. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the second half. You're watching Bulldog football on the Hill Media TV. There we go. And welcome back here live on the campus of Fayetteville High School in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's senior night, and it's raining all kinds of purple in the dog pound, which is Harmon Field. 42-0, Derek, tell me, first half, what'd you see, and then what do you expect to see for the remainder of the game?
Yeah, it was a well scripted first half for the Bulldogs. They played well on both sides of the ball. Special teams, our kicker kept us with touchbacks, and it was a struggle for Heritage to move the football.
Boy,
so
was it!
If we can clean up the penalties, that would be good, just as far as being an overall complete game. But not a bad showing so far.
I noticed Taylor and Johnson not in to return the kick. There's a short kick. It's going to be fielded by Fayetteville.
That's a sophomore.
He'll try to get up the side. Jaden Nicholson on the return. Jaden Nicholson is a guy, Derek, I'm pretty sure you're going to hear his name in that wide receiver rotation. The kid has just great route running, and he's another one of those talents here at Fayetteville. I think just really starting to find his way, and he'll find that niche. He's going to have a good career here at Fayetteville High. Great kid and an even better football player.
Yeah, get him in the weight room and keep progressing. He'll be just fine.
Coatney in at the quarterback. The give. It's Ty Mattingly. He's going to get outside, tie up the sideline. Mattingly's going to be knocked out of bounds into Heritage territory. Mattingly, hey, he shows the speed that he has. I mean, the thing about Ty is he hadn't played very long. Hadn't played since, I believe, 6th grade. Think about all that time we could have seen over the course of him playing football, just how much further along he could be. Not that he's not good by any means. Great athlete. First down, Bulldogs. It's complete. I believe that's Holzhauser. He'll get across the 10.
Pat, are you surprised that you see your one receiver still out there? Or?
Not really. I think they've got to get back in some rhythm. Haven't played the way that they've played offensively. I think this team has to have a feel-good night and you start gaining some momentum. In the round, Holsey. He's going to try to cut back. He'll be stopped for a short gain.
Pat, it was open for a while, and it was wide open for a while.
Big wow. Big wow. Second down and goal for Fayetteville. 9:59 in the ball in the third quarter. He's going to keep it. Coatney. He'll get inside the 5, down to around the 4-yard line. It's going to bring up third down. Coatney in the shotgun. He'll have a single back set. Battles will be your single back for the Bulldogs. Trips right. Bad snap. Big loss of yards.
I'd like to see a field goal right here, Pat.
I would too.
You may need this, coming up.
4th and goal from the 24-yard line. I definitely would have took 3. Just for practice.
Absolutely.
Coatney.
Pass interference.
He's going to get a PI. Delamar, the intended receiver. Looks like it's going to be an automatic first down. Replay the down. No, that has to be a first and goal. Nope, it's going to be fourth down. It's going to replay the down. Strange rule. Ball at the Heritage 14 for the Bulldogs. 7:49. Empty set. Coatney. He's going to keep it. Sees a little green grass. Going to try to get there. And he's going to be stopped short, it looks like. Wow. Going to be stopped at the 1 yard line. We didn't get that spot. But I didn't see the pylon get knocked over, so it was obviously a great call. Good defensive play by the Heritage defender. I mean, you got to be solid right there at the goal line.
You do have to be solid.
So Dogs turn it over on downs. 6:52 and counting. We do have a running clock for the duration of the ball game. The give. He's going to be stopped for no gain. Now, all you really can do is run the ball.
That's right.
Gordon on the carry.
I mean, you got to be – obviously, you don't want the safety here. So,
Tidwell, Barnes, and Caston on the stop. Second down, 10.
I got 33 one-on-one out here. No over-the-top safety help.
And he's going to just go straight ahead, trying to get some breathing room. Gordon, he's been a workhorse, DC, for the War Eagles tonight. Gordon is the junior, the 5'11", 195 junior. Boston, Turner, and Shepard on the tackle for Fayetteville. It's going to bring up a third down. He's got a player down, injured War Eagle. Let's hope the young man is okay. There's an injured Heritage War Eagle on the playing surface here at Fayetteville High School. Senior night for the Fayetteville Bulldogs senior class of 38 seniors. The score 42-0. 5 minutes and 41 seconds here in the third quarter. I see him bending his knees, on his knees bending. That's what I think I see. Looks like the young man will get up and be able to walk off of his own power. It's always a good sign to see. Maybe got a little dinger.
Yeah.
Or maybe check for concussion protocol, you think?
It looked like, look all right.
Look like he knows where he's at.
Yep.
Going to bring up a third down and 10 for the War Eagles of Heritage with 5 minutes and 41 seconds here in the third quarter. We are in the running clock portion of the high school football rule, 35 plus. The give, and he's going to –
wow.
Great run. Big yardage.
Yeah, you hate to see him give up that much yardage on the play or whatever, but, you had a couple guys in position to make a tackle, and they just didn't make it.
Price on the stop. First down Heritage at the Fayetteville 46-yard line.
I think Price wanted to take the ball out of his hands.
Yeah, he did.
Instead of making a tackle, he was trying to take the ball out of his hands. Which, now, that would have been a big-time play, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but not enough for us to question, where we're at.
First down, ball at the Fayetteville 46 for the War Eagles of Heritage. Trying to get something going and maybe get on the scoreboard. I like this Heritage quarterback. Been a very poised young man. There's a snap. The give to Gordon. Spins, tried to make a man miss. He'll get about 3 on the play. Hester, I'm sorry. Price on the stop. Some more laundry on the floor. It's going to be a block in the back on Heritage. They hadn't had very many infractions called against them tonight.
No, not at all, you know.
10-yard penalty. Ball will be spotted back at the Heritage 46-yard line. 1st and 20. It's knocked down. Will Caston, his size allows him to do those kind of things.
Yeah, he's very long, very long.
2 more years, 28 is going to roam that football field, Derek.
Yeah, and he probably is going to have about a 6'5" frame on him.
I can see it. I think Will Caston's going to have a great career as a Fayetteville Bulldog on that line of scrimmage. Could he be the next? Well, it's just a long list of great defensive players coming up. And complete. It's going to be brought down. Tidwell. Jax Tidwell. Rhett's little brother on the stop. I call it Little Tids.
Yeah, you know he gonna want his own identity.
JT, that's what I call him. I got Rhett and JT. Or should it be JTids? You like that one? LC, we'll see what he like.
Let's see what he like. Again,
comes pressure.
You can't let him go like that.
It's gonna be incomplete. Myers, the intended receiver. Burns on the coverage. Xavier Burns had a great game last week here.
He did. He had a real
at Harmon Field versus the Springdale Bulldogs. He's just another one of those seniors that's just kept his head down and stayed on the grind and been a very good asset to this program. Waited his turn. 2:06 and counting. 4th down and 10. Drops back. Almost intercepted.
Little Tidwell.
By Tid. Hey, that would have been something him and his brother could have talked about, both having a varsity interception in a football game. But I don't know if Rhett got one his sophomore year.
I like how his brother got out there to give him some dap going out the field.
Great leader is him, and there's not a better brother tandem on this team. I mean,
you like to see it.
Just great to see your big brother support you like that. And he's the senior on his last night. That's what football is about.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh. Kind of let him go free on the corner over there. I'm glad he got rid of it.
Yeah, they've taken out all their starting receivers. Going with the young guns. Whitlow. I think Givens is out there too.
Mm-hmm. Sawyer Ray, is that him in the backfield? Ooh, that's not good. Oh.
Ooh.
Tough kid, right back up. Yeah.
Big loss.
So I got to block him off the end.
Castaneda on the stop. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
That was the senior out there.
It's complete to Whitlow. And step away. Step away. Keep that name and high on the front of your brain because this young man will be in the rotation heavy next year for the Bulldogs. We'll be saying Whitlow and Taylor and
Gibbons
and
Johnson.
and I mean, does it stop?
And then you got Terrence coming up with there.
Yes, C.J. Bailey. I mean, does it stop?
No, I think they got a good little mix coming. I think they got a great little mix. Got some.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, C-Max Southern Kitchen, and Fayetteville Glass. I want to thank our proud sponsors for making Bulldog football broadcast possible each and every week here on the Hill Media TV. Going into the fourth quarter as we get set for the fourth and final period of tonight's senior night football 6A West Conference matchup. I need to get you some scores around the conference, see what's going on. Cockle set to punt for the Bulldogs. There's the snap, the kick. It's going to take a Bulldog roll and be down inside the 10, right at around the 9-yard line, where Heritage will take over. 1st and 10. We are in the running clock for the duration of the ball game. 42-0 Fayetteville. Fayetteville will travel to Harbor High School to take on the Harbor Wildcats in Springdale, Arkansas for their season conference finale next Friday night. We'll be on there at 6:15 with the pregame show, followed by play-by-play at 7. So be sure and tune in. First down. The give off the left side. He's just going to put his head down. Get about 4, does Hester. Byers on the stop. Snap. He'll flip it off in the flat. It's going to be incomplete. Burns on the coverage. Intended for Myers. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. 9:05. 42-0 Fayetteville. Nine on the play clock. Snap. Here comes the pressure. Little screen, almost intercepted as the Bulldogs sniffed that one out. Caston almost with the interception. He read that perfect, DC. Brings up a 4th down as Heritage will trot out their punt team. Nicholson back deep. The sophomore. He's going to set up inside Heritage territory at the Heritage 40-yard line. There's the kick. He's going to field it. Jay's going to get across the 35 up to around the 32-yard line. 8:33. As like I said, we're still in the running clock. Dogs will take over at the 33-yard line of Heritage. 1st and 10. Coatney still at the quarterback spot. And I think we're going to get an offsides on the War Eagles. Is that what you saw?
Yeah.
They jumped offsides too.
Yeah, they called it on us.
Wow.
They called it on us.
Have you ever seen something like this?
And they can't make up their mind. They just standing
I
there.
mean,
looking
it
at
was
each other.
clear White was in the neutral zone before the ball was snapped, and and Purple was reacting to what White did. It's clear. Come on, Stripes. That's what I thought. It was clear.
That took 2 minutes.
I mean, to figure out a simple thing. Coatney in the shotgun with a single back set. There's the give. And it's going to be a short gain. Castaneda on the stop. The handoff up the middle for a short gain. Sawyer Ray. Bring up 3rd down. 6:25 in the ball game. Dogs ahead, 42-0. It's senior night on the campus of Fayetteville High School. Coatney in the shotgun, single back.
False
It's going to
start.
be more laundry on the floor.
Yeah, definitely a false start.
Games like this these are why you get your guys in moments where they can make these type of mistakes, especially when they're young, don't you think, Aaron?
Yeah.
I mean, DC?
Yeah, you got to give them an opportunity to play. But, they're doing fairly well for being such, most of them out there sophomores.
Yes. You got to know their blood, and it's pumping. First time in the big stage, in the big lights. Coatney, shotgun, single back. 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
Punt team.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
Still not trying to field goal.
No. It's going to bring up 4th down. Coatney in the shotgun, single back set. Snap. He's looking. He's got a man. It's going to be overthrown. Diversary, the intended receiver, as they're going to turn it over on downs. Heritage will take over 1st and 10. I believe they're going to spot it at the Heritage 30-yard line. .427 and counting left here in tonight's ball game. Special teams, who gets that?
I still think you got to go with Nathan Cockle. Just been kicking the ball out the end zone.
Yes.
And, dominating the whole deal.
We'll go with Nathan Cockle. In week 2. Just being a touchback specialist. I mean, that's great defense when you're able to put your defense on a place where they're having to start at the other team's 20-yard line.
Yeah, for sure.
Second down. The give, trying to bounce it outside. He'll cut it up, get across the 35, up around the 37-yard line. Hester. Tyree Terry on the stop, the junior linebacker. He's going to be another guy you got to keep an eye on. Tyree was a running back, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyree was a running back last year, converted. Third down. It's going to be, play's going to be stopped.
Trochman on the defense.
Oh, wow. The sixth offsides penalty on the defense tonight. All from down linemen. If there's one negative, that's been the only thing you really can say, DC, about the defense tonight.
Yep. That's it.
But you got some young ones in there on that front. Handoff off the left side. Makes a man miss. He's going to get across the 50. There's going to be some more.
And the clock is steady running.
Flags. Calhoun.
He's not even out there.
Don't think that was Calhoun on the stop. The offense. Wow. It didn't go against the purple and the white, D. You surprised?
No.
Clock is still running, 149. Maybe this is a good thing. Offensive player for the night, sponsored by Lindsay and Associate, the Let's Get It belt offensive player of the night, Charlie Graves, the senior wide receiver. Defensive player of the night, the CMAC defensive player of the night, Mathis Brady. It was the Mathis touch.
No play clock at all.
Play clock is off. Doesn't really matter. And the special teams player, sponsored by First Choice Protection Systems, Nathan Keuchel, will retain the Let's Get It belt, sponsored by First Choice Protection Systems. Those are our players, our Let's Get It belt players of the game here on senior night. 3 very important seniors that's had really, really good careers here at the high school and still have yet, hopefully, Derek, 4 more games?
Yep. Hopefully 4 more games.
Have 1 more game here. 3 weeks from today in the quarterfinals. Oh, and it looks, not sure who the Dogs will be playing. So if you hadn't had a chance to come out and see the Fayetteville Bulldogs, in particular this senior class, come out that night and support these kids. I mean, they play for the city. They play the right way, and it's a pretty damn good football team you're going to see. They have no clue what's going on. Third down, and they're going to let him. They just want to get out of here. Final play. Scrambling. He's just going to heave it downfield. And that's going to do it. The final score, 42-0 here on senior night. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors. That being said, Lindsay and Associates, with an office in Fayetteville, an office in Rogers, and their newest in Bentonville. That's Lindsay and Associates. We bring great neighbors together. First Choice Protection Systems, and if you are a veteran, they will honor the veteran discount. So make sure you reach out to our good buddies at First Choice Protection Systems for all your security needs. Also, too, CMAC Southern Kitchen with locations in Fayetteville, Tawnytown, Springdale, and Siloam Springs. And get this, it is just that good. Make sure to get to one of the local CMACs and see Chris and the guys. Tell them OTH sent you, and they'll definitely appreciate it. And lastly, Fayetteville Glass. Final score, 42-0 Fayetteville. We'll see you next Friday for my guy, DC, the Boiled Chicken Man, and myself. We're out of here. It's a Dog's world, and you know what I say. Let's get it. You've been watching Bulldog Football on the Hill Media TV.